Hello everyone,
Wiecie coś? Jak możesz
10
Hello,
a.m.
everyone.
so it's time to start our Q&A session. We have a few questions.
O,
The question is, the
Ale
main
nie wiem,
one is
ja
about
na razie nie
how to
stosuję.
use Hedge, how to test the strategy. Did you have a time to watch the video?
Are you asking me?
Yeah,
Yes, I went over them for 2, 3 times even to be sure. So I
okay.
think I know.
So at the beginning, before we start and before I share the screen, do you have some specific question about the scenarios, or should I just repeat everything just using the current market situation?
Yeah, I would like to see it in action. I think that would be perfect.
All right. So let me share the screen. Let me see if we can just go to the lower time frame to use the hedge strategy somewhere. Definitely we can use it in the gold market. So let me share the screen first. Let me know if you see it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yes. All good.
All right. So also, there is a question about how to do scalping, how to mix scalping with the hedge or just use the pure scalping. So this is my main account. So let me log into some of the demo accounts for testing because anyway, I entered the market on the gold market because of the analysis. Yesterday, the price came to the one-to-one zone with this correction, the second biggest in the whole up movement starting from this point. So simply speaking, yesterday, I entered the first one after I see the drop. And here is the first thing where we can use the hedge. When we go to the history and the lower time frame, as you can see, I enter the market and secure myself directly before the candle formation. So this is how the hedge should look like. Okay, and also this is how you can do scalping, because scalping you can use in two ways. The first way is just entering the market from the higher time frame, which is H1, H4, but just enter for a moment, just to collect 10, 20, 30 pips and disappear from the market. Or you can just go to the lowest time frame possible, which is M1, M5, maybe M15, and just play using robot to hit the target of one-to-one and so on. So is it about the strategy scenario number one? So if we talk about the scenario number one, in a hedge, when the price is falling down in this case, because we are talking about the gold market, and you see the candle formation, I entered a little bit earlier. I mean, using even lower time frame, using M1, because it was pure scalping from the very beginning. About the scenario number one, the goal is to use the volume, proper volume, and you can set up the volume using just the volume, for example, 0.1 per every $1,000, or you can just use the robot to use the percentage. So I enter buy here. It was one lot. So if we talk about hedge, you have to replace stop loss with the pending order, opposite pending order. So instead of using stop loss, you have to go to the pending order section, which is right here, new order. This is the manual way how to do it. Change the type of your order, go to the pending order section and use the sell stop here. Or you can just use the robot. I will show you how to do it in a moment. And just click one button and robot will add the pending order. But the main idea of using hedge is replacing stop loss with the pending order. In this case, it was sell stop. Okay, and in that case, yesterday, the price went directly in my direction. Okay, so the market didn't activate me. So after that is the question you have to ask yourself after the scenario number one, when the price is going directly in your direction from the very beginning, is how to exit the market. And you have few options. You can just set up take profit somewhere according to your plan, according to your monthly daily targets. You can play for 20, 30 pips because most probably you have seen that 20 pips a day will give you like 400 pips a month, which is approximately 40% if you use the volume 0.1 per every 1,000. Okay? You can use the techniques of holding your transaction which is moving the stop loss according to the plan we have in these techniques. We can repeat it one day, or if we have time today as well, or you can just use the pyramid to squeeze the market even more. And yesterday I chose my favorite technique. So once the market is going directly in my direction from the very beginning, I like to collect a few pips and disappear from the market. Okay? So this is what I've done yesterday. I collected here approximately, let's say 140 pips and exited from the market and deleted my pending order I had below. And what I'm repeating right now, today, is actually the same. After that, I realized that this up movement during the night hit the overbalance. So we have an information that the price would like to continue the up movement. This is another confirmation. The overbalance of the biggest correction is kind of the confirmation that the price already accepted this one-to-one zone. And we have the possibility that the price will even go to hit the top. How I did it? I used the scale, took the biggest correction in the down movement, moved the zero to the bottom, and I saw that the price touched the level of 141.4. So I realized that I would like to wait for the correction, and the optimum is 50%, minimum is shallow A. So I took the scale again from the bottom to the top of the overbalance, and I was waiting for the 50%. And as you can see, an hour ago, the price, not an hour, 8 minutes ago actually, when H1 time frame ended, we can see the H1 candle formation. So there is another chance for you to enter the market, and you can enter the market using scalping. Just enter after H1 time frame to collect 20-30 pips. You can enter the market with the middle term using hedge. This is what I have done right here, as you can see. This is my entry spot, my entryway. Let's say it's a little bit more advanced because I entered and splitted the security order into a half. But if you would like to do it using the basic hedge strategy, let me log into some demo account to show you how to do it using robot. I have some small one here for just few $100. Okay, so imagine that there is a spot to enter the market. Doesn't matter if you'd like to do scalping or you would like to play with the take profit on the previous stop. You can do it manually. Manually means that you have to check the lowest point of this candle by checking the prices on the right top down corner. Let me show you where you can find it. Here we have the information about the candle. Here in the bottom, there is an open price, which is O. There is a highest price, which is H. There is a lowest price, which is low. And there is the close price of the candle, which is C. And for us, the most important parameter is the lowest point of the candle because we would like to secure ourselves below the bottom. So the lowest point of this candle is 2905.9. So to secure yourself below the bottom, you have to minus 1 pip. So it will be 2905.8. And this is the value you have to provide to the platform to secure yourself using security order. So how to do it? You can go to the new order section. You can change the type of your transaction from the market execution to the pending order. Then after that, you have to find a sell stop as a way of security. Choose the volume. Let's say we can play 0.1 for every 1,000. We have 600, so let's do 0.06. And to be in a full hedge, you have to set up the same buy volume and the same volume for sell stop. And put the price, which is 2905.8, and click place. And as you can see, we have already set up the security order. And after that, all you have to do is just to go to the new order section and enter the market. And right now, we are in. We entered the market and we secured ourselves using hedge strategy. If you don't want to secure yourself with the hedge strategy, but because you prefer, for example, stop loss in this case, all you have to do is to replace this security order, because you can always replace it until it got activated, okay? And change it, for example, for natural regular stop loss. Wow, 1509.8. And as you can see, you can easily modify it, okay? We are talking about hedge here because right here, if we talk about stop loss, it's more like, for example, scalping in the basic, using the basic rules. But if you'd like to talk about hedge, for us, it's better to use sell stop. Control C, then I would like to delete stop loss and again manually add pending order, sell stop, volume, paste, enter. You can do it faster by using robot. When you have the robot right here on the right hand side, you have an option. And if we talk about hedge, you have to go to the hedge option and choose hedge mode. Then you have the column for hedge. This 100% means that you would like to hedge yourself in 100%. Let me delete this security order and show it to you. And instead of reading the lowest point or the highest point, depends on the direction, you can just click Add Hedge button and the robot will suggest you the spot. And all you have to do is just to confirm it. Yes, I would like to secure myself. And as you can see, entering with your sell stop, in this case, took like 1 second. If you would like to split, for example, your security order, which is a little bit more advanced, you can say, okay, robot, I would like to secure myself with the 50% below the candle formation and another 50% below the previous general bottom, okay? And as you can see, 3 seconds and it's done. This is my way of doing trading and entering with the hedge. But the basic formula for hedge is to secure yourself below the candle formation, okay? And those are the basics in terms of hedging. So what you have to remember is, if we talk about hedging, you have to secure yourself with the opposite pending order, and you can easily use robot instead of just doing things manually. Is that clear for you?
Yes, all clear.
All right. And right now we are in the market and we have two options. Let's do it in the regular way, 100% security order below the bottom of the candle. Ciach, we are in. And right now we have two options. Option number one, the price will go up and we should choose the way of exiting, okay? And this is very important to know how you prefer to exit before you enter the market. So you should have the plan already prepared. For example, what I've done on my previous account, on the big one, I already set up the take profit because I'm planning to trade a little bit long term. I put it a little bit higher, but I'm supposed to do it like this on the previous stop. Okay, and this is my middle term or even the long term transaction because I don't know how much time it can take. But if you prefer the different way, if you are in the building capital mode, let's say, and you prefer to play in and out way, okay, so you can choose how you prefer to do it. Okay, you can just easily set your take profit somewhere by dragging this order line, for example, a little bit higher. For example, collect $100, or if you prefer to collect in a pips, then measure how many pips you would like to collect, and so on and so forth. And this is the first option. So first of all, once you are in the market, you should have the plan for exiting. But there is another option here. Another option is that instead of going up, the price will fall down and activates our security order. And this is another difference between entering with the regular stop loss and sell stop. When you enter the market with the stop loss and the price hit your stop loss, your order will disappear and move from the trade section into the history, and you don't have chance to fix it. Once you enter the market with the pending order, which is the hedge mode, once the price falls down, your pending order will become the regular order. So instead of sell stop here, you will have the regular sell. And after that, there is scenario number 2 dedicated for this, or scenario number 3. What is the difference between scenario number 2 and 3? If we talk about the scenario number 2, using this example from gold, where we have the candle formation, which is bullish engulfing, we enter for buy, we secure our sell with the sell stop below the bottom, and the price continues the down movement. The scenario 2A is about being activated and have a chance to close the position with a profit. So imagine that you enter on the H1 time frame. All you have to do is to wait after you got activated. You have to wait until another candle formation, for example, hammer, on the same time frame. After that, once you see it, all you have to do is to take the profit from sell, close this position, and remember to secure yourself again in case of the future potential activation, okay? And enter another sell stop with the same volume. So once we chose one lot here and our security order was one lot, once you close it with the profit, you have to set up the sell stop for one lot as well. Let me find a spot if the price can activate us somewhere. Let's see. I would like to enter the market choosing the hedge mode here on the 1 minute time frame. Maybe we'll have a chance to be activated. Percentage risk 2%. Okay, I'm entering for sell. Yes. And as you can see, we are in. So we repeated the process, but in the faster time frame, because here one candle is 1 minute. So right now, again, we are in the market, we are secured. We did it in a 1 second by using robot. And now all we have to do is just to wait. If the price will go directly in our direction, then we just have to close the position with the profit. Once the price will go up and activates our position, we have a chance to use the strategy, the scenario number 2 or 3. So in the meantime, once we are waiting for the activation, let me show you the difference between the scenario 2. Let's go in the general way. Doesn't matter if it's 2A or 2B. just between 2 and the 3. So the difference between scenario number 2 and scenario number 3 is that in the scenario number 2, you have a chance to close your order, pending order, your activation order with the profit. And scenario number 3 usually is a false break. We discussed the false break during the consultation on Saturday, correct? So let me draw it. In this case, we are currently trading. We enter on the GBP USD. We enter for sell. We set up the buy stop above the top, and we are not activated yet, but it looks like that will be. Okay, the price will hit the top and come back. And then what we have to do is to close our security order, which is buy stop in this case, with the minus right here, okay? Because of the candle formation, which suggests that the price should continue the down movement, and secure ourselves again. And again, use the same volume. So once we use the 0.1 here, our security order is 0.1 and our another buy stop should be 0.1. Or if you prefer to use it in a percentage way, got it. We are activated. So now all we have to do is to wait for another candle formation in the time frame we are in. Okay, so this is 1 minute, so we have to wait for the 1 minute candle formation. That's why I'm not suggesting to do it on the super low time frame, because you have to be next to the computer and fully focused, okay? Because 1 minute or 5 minutes is the time frame where you even don't have time to go to the toilet, bring something to drink or something like this. So you have to be purely focused on what is going on the charts. And here, as you can see, this time frame will be done in 5 seconds. Do we see the candle formation here?
No, not yet.
No,
Not yet.
there is no candle formation. So if there is no candle formation, all you have to do is to wait until the next time frame. That's why, for example, I prefer the time frames 15 minutes and above. My favorite is H1 because you don't have to be next to the computer. For example, once we enter on the gold market here, using H1 time frame, all you have to do is to come back to the computer and check the charts every 1 hour. Okay, once we enter using 1 minute time frame right here, we have to follow the chart every single minute. This time frame will be done in 1 second, and there is no candle formation here. This is how the 1 minute time frame look like. Maybe we'll have a chance to go higher once we see the candle formation. But again, no candle formation means nothing to do. So this is after that how you should play in the hedge. Follow the charts, checking after time frame, okay, and take action if you have a chance, or do nothing if there is nothing to do. So right now, actually, we have to wait to see which scenario the market will choose, whether it will be the scenario number 2, so the market will give us a chance to close this pending order, which become the regular order with the profit, or scenario number 3, to do it with the minus. Okay, let me go through the markets to see if there is another space to enter somewhere, just, to practice more. Nothing. Maybe here. It's not a pure top. Maybe here, 15. Okay, let's choose this one. I'm trying to play opposite. Oh, maybe here. Oh. So imagine that yesterday there was a candle formation right here. Okay, we would like to use this candle formation from yesterday. We would like to enter the market for sell against the trend just to be activated for the practice. Okay, and again, for now, we would like to use the volume. So we would like to enter with the 0.1 volume, option, hedge mode, 100% sell. Okay, the price, the buy stop is not where it should be because we want them to be sent to the general top. So we would like to replace it. And sometimes we can have this kind of errors. The robot is checking the last from 10 to 25 candles. So if there is more than 25 candles between our entry spot and the top where we would like to secure ourselves, then all you have to do is just to go to the higher time frame. For example, have a look. Once I switch from M15 to M30 and ask the robot again to set up the buy stop above the top, it's also not enough. Let me go to the higher time frame, H1. All right, it's enough. It's less than 10 candle. All I have to do is delete what I don't need. Okay, and right now I'm fully secured. As you can see, there is a sell for 0.1 and buy for 0.1. Let me see what has changed here on the GBP USD. Can we say that there is M1 candle formation here?
No.
Probably yes.
Yes, there is a dark cloud cover. So all we have to do is to use scenario number 2, okay? Because our buy is already in the profit. So all I have to do is to be fast to close this transaction and secure myself again. Boom. That's why you have to be fast if you'd like to play lower time frame, because the price gave us a chance or gave us the sign, yeah, the market gave us the sign that there is another candle formation here, which is dark cloud cover. So all we had to do in this case was to use the scenario 2 because we got a chance to close our security order in the profit. And this is what I have done. Okay, I sell, buy, stop, another activation. What I've done, I closed my buy stop, which became buy, after I saw the candle formation and secure myself again. And this is also an option how you can do scalping using hedge. Okay, it's more dangerous. That's why I suggest to do scalping with the stop loss from the very beginning, especially when you are in the practice mode. However, once you have enough skills to do it, you can easily do it with the hedge strategy as well. So what I've done, I just did this, what I wrote down here. I closed my buy position with the profit and set up another buy stop using the same value. And as you can see, we got activated again. So what we have to do?
Wait.
We have to wait for the next candle formation and then react if we see something or do nothing where there is no candle formation. So we have another 20 seconds. In the meantime, we can check what is going on the GBP cut here. The price is going in our direction. So we can create the plan. For example, in this case, we would like to exit from the market after 25 pips. So I can easily measure where the 25 pips is. And it's right there. And set up my take profit. And as you can see, if the price will continue, do we have a candle formation here?
Yes, of course.
So which
Yes.
scenario is this one, 2 or 3?
3.
3, because it was a false break. So all I have to do is to close my position with the minus and secure myself again. Ciach. That's it. and I'm secured with my buy stop. I use the scenario 3 in this case, so I close my buy position with the minus and secure myself above the top in case of the future activation. And the price started going in our direction. Let's see what this situation will bring for us. There is another candle. In total, most probably we have already L5. No, we don't. And then if the price will continue the down movement, we have to find a way how to exit from this transaction. Okay, we can easily, once the price will be already below our order and we can see our transaction in the profit, we can choose from the list whether you would like to set up the take profit somewhere, or you would like to collect 20, 30 pips, or you would like to use the techniques of holding your transaction, or you would like to use the pyramid and build the pyramid even on the smallest time frame, starting from M1 and 5 and so on. So this is how to test. We purely got a chance to go through the whole hedge in the practice. And again, all you have to do, because we are using the smallest time frame possible, we have to be next to the computer for the whole time, monitoring the charts and react when we see something. Okay, here again, we chose the different time frame. We chose already the scenario. Okay, scenario number 2. So when the price is going in our direction, we would like to exit after 25 pips, because we know that 25 pips every day times 20 days where the market is open during the month, there is a 500 pips. And when you are using the volume 0.1 per every $1,000, you know that 500 pips means $500, and $500 is 50% of your account. So this is also the way how you can make good money without spending days or hours next to the computer. But of course, you need to have a skill to know how to react fast. That's why, again, my suggestion is to start higher. Oh, the price is going in our direction. Let me see if we can go crazy and build a pyramid. Not yet. We don't have a chance to build a pyramid. Let's see what is our net profit. What is our net profit from this transaction? Are we in the plus or in the minus? Right now we are in the minus. Just forget about this transaction GBP USD, because it was the transaction from yesterday. As a proof how the basic strategy is working. So right now in total we are in minus. We made $2.20 from the first transaction because we used the scenario number 2 and we got a chance to close it with the profit. After that, we had to use scenario number 3. So we had to close the position with the minus. So right now, currently, we are in a minus approximately $1. And again, once you know how much money you have on your account, which is in this case 665, let's say we have $1,000 for easy calculation. You can use this mode right there to collect 25 pips and disappear from the market, or you can maybe set up a different way for yourself. For example, once you hit 1% of your capital daily, you will close all of the position and close the computer, or 2%. Where the maths is easy, 1% is $10 and 2% is $20 here. Okay? Because you know that 1% a day times 20 days will give you 20%. 2% a day times 20 days, because we have 4 weeks times 5 days, so it's 20. This is the numbers from. It's 40%. Okay, so thanks to that, you have 2 options already. Whether you prefer to play and collect the pips, or you prefer to collect the percentage. Okay, another chance, another decision to be made. And right now we can make this decision. Okay, once we have $660, 1% from $660, let me do it here. 1% from $660 is $6.6. 2% from $66, $660 is 13.2. So again, we can make a decision, okay? Maybe you prefer to collect the profit, and then you know that today we are minus $1 for now. So to make one profit, 1% of the profit, you have to make approximately $8. So you have to stick to the computer playing lower time frame until you have the profit. And basically speaking, this is how does it look like. Here, nothing we have. Okay, here we have just $2.30. There is another opportunity, then another chance of collecting the pips or the profit. As you can see, we entered the market with the risk, basic risk at the level of 5 to 8 pips. So once we had 5 pips of the profit, we could close this transaction, collect $5, and in 5 minutes, we would be close to our daily profit. Okay, there is another spot, another chance, another way of doing scalping here. Just close the transaction manually once you see that the profit is satisfying you. Oh, and just monitor it. Okay? Any questions in the meantime?
No questions right now.
But is it clear for you right now once you see it in a practice?
Yes, I just need to practice, I think.
You just need to practice. And as I said, my suggestion is do not start from this time frame we started. But I had to do it because we have just 1 hour and I had to, I wanted to show you everything possible. That's why I chose M1. Usually, I'm not going that low. Usually I'm starting, if I have more time, around 15 minutes, because in the meantime, I have 15 minutes to do something, call someone, reply for an email, I don't know, make something to eat or go downstairs, prepare something to drink. And again, as you can see, we already made approximately $5, $5. So we can close this transaction manually. So closing this transaction manually will bring us closer to our daily target, which is what? Which is 1% of our account. And once you already collected, let's say in total, let's say $3, $4, you can go to the higher time frame, wait for additional candle formation. Right now we are on M5 time frame and it's too late, but we can wait additional 7 minutes. Let me turn on another indicator to show me the time to the end of the time frame. Oh, it's right here. There is 5 minutes and 50 seconds. And once the price will close like this, we can enter the market thanks to the 3 candles candle formation with the name. What is the name of the 3 candles candle formation?
Evening Star.
Evening Star, perfect. So we have another 5 minutes here. We can go back to our GBP USD, and as you can see, the down movement on the GBP USD already made for us more than $20. So in less than 1 hour in total, we made more than 2 or 3% of our account. Okay? So we can, for example, close half of the position. This is additional way. Okay, you can modify your transaction. You can go to the market execution and close, let's say 0.24. Close the transaction. We already collected the profit. And right now, there is no chance to build a pyramid on M5, but it's already too late to build a pyramid on M1. All you have to do is a very important thing. We close half of our position by using the tool right button of the mouse, clicking on your order, modify it, change the type for the market execution, and use the volume you'd like to close, which is, you can put it from your keyboard. Okay, we can close, let's say, additional 0.1 from the 0.2 to leave only 0.1 in the market. Boom. And all you have to remember is to set up your security order, because right now, as you can see, our security order, the volume is 0.44 and our sell is 0.1. So we have to delete the old one and add the new one by choosing 100%. And as you can see, the robot already gave us the proper one, which is buy stop 0.1 above the top of our on the top of our M5 candle formation. And now, for example, after 4 minutes, we will even have a chance to add more transaction, build a pyramid, or just say to ourselves, good job, we spent 30 minutes next to the computer, we hit the daily profit, and now we have free time. Because in total, what we have done is we made $17, 17.5 plus 5 minus 3 plus 2. In total, we made $21 using proper rules of money management, and this $21.5 divided by 660 times 100 is already 3.25% of our account. Once we add the profit we already have from GBP USD, which is additional 5, which will be 21.5 plus 5, it's 26 divided by 660 times 100. It's already 4% of our account. And we hit it in just 42 minutes. And this is how you can do scalping using Hedge. How do you like it?
Very good, of course.
And short time.
And it's easy, and it doesn't matter how much money you have, because everything you are doing using the volume, proper volume per the amount of money you have on your account, or by using the percentage risk. So you don't care about the volume, you don't care about the calculation. All you need to care is just following the strategy and remember about the scenario. To make sure where you can use the scenario number 3 and how to react when to use scenario number 2 and how to react when to use the scenario number 1 and which option you prefer to choose. There is additional option number 3 to close manually when percentage profit is enough. Another thing to write down in your business plan, to follow, to test it. And again, we are close to the end of the time frame. We have 30 seconds, so we can prepare ourselves. Let me measure the risk from the top to see how much money we will risk once we use the volume 0.1. The robot calculated that for us. It's 18 pips to the top, so it will be 1.9%. Okay, let's say it's too much or it's enough. It doesn't really matter. We can say it's enough. 21 pips to the top, 0.05 we can use. Are we ready? Yes, we are ready. Just replace the buy stop a little bit higher. No, yes, now we are good. So we are in the market. We entered the market after M15 candle formation. We secured ourselves above the top. Just make sure that sometimes the robot by mistake will add some transaction, because sometimes we even don't see once we double click on some button and so on. So always you have to make sure that you have the same amount of sell and the buy positions in the market, right? Like right now we have. And then again, you can leave it as a little bit longer term position. You can set up the take profit for the 25 pips or leave it. This is 19. Yeah, approximately 25 pips. And right now you have 15 minutes until you come back to the chart and check it out. Okay, the GBP USD is going in our direction again, which is good. Okay, and already it's again too late to build a pyramid. That's why you have to be focused, because we should enter. If you would like to build a pyramid, this is a little bit more advanced for other guys in the room. You should enter exactly after this black candle, the next transaction. Okay, we are late, so we have to wait for another time frame or the correction. And again, you have an option. We collected another $14. So you can say it's enough. You can say that, okay, you want more. For example, you would like to test a different way from scenario number 1, which is set up, take profit on the previous bottom. And the previous bottom, as you can see, the first previous bottom is this one. So you can set up your take profit here and collect another few percent of your account. Or you can go to the higher time frame. Depends on the analysis. Depends if you know where you are on the chart. Depends if you are good at analyzing and so on. For example, you can say to yourself, okay, from my perspective, I assume that the price should fall down and break this bottom as well. Because, for example, you remember, you check the analysis that this is the one-to-one zone from the previous correction. So there is a chance for the price to come back to this level of the kurwa. To come back to this level again. I'm turning off my level of trades to make sure that I will not touch it. As you can see, there is a one-to-one zone here. So for example, you can say once the price comes back to the one-to-one zone again, you would like to collect the profit from your sell and switch to the buy mode again. Okay, that's why you can set up your take profit somewhere here. Or once you see the overbalance, you can just switch to the higher time frame, wait for the correction and play sell with the local trend. And then there is a lot of fun. You can test everything, mix everything together. Just you have to make sure that you know what you are doing, because this is important to not be blind once you are trading. Okay, or you can just easily close this transaction. Depends on you. What else you can do here to do not lose the money?
You mean secure your transaction by stop loss in break even?
Yes, exactly. So if you are already in the profit and you don't know if the price will follow your direction or change the direction and hit the top again, because we never know that, you can secure your current profit by setting up the stop loss on 0. By setting stop loss on 0, in the sell mode, I mean to set up stop loss below your transaction. So as you can see, right now, our loss is $1 in plus. And right now, there is a risk-free transaction because we entered the market, we wait until the price fell down, we secured ourselves on 0. And this 0 is, let's say, there is no meaning for 0. Your 0 can be the real 0, which is as less as possible, just to do not lose the money. Your 0 might be a few dollars. Your few dollars, which is in this case $3, is a half of the percent, because according to our calculation, 1% is $6.6, so 3.3 is additional 0.5%. And it's up to you. You can leave it right now because you are secured, but you have to remember that in this case, you have to turn off your security order because you don't need it. You changed for the break-even mode, So that's why you don't want to be doubly secured. So you have to delete your pending orders because this stop loss is already your security order. And right now, as I said, it's a risk-free transaction. You can just leave it. The worst what can happen, you will collect additional, let's say $3, half of the percent, let's say $3. This is the worst scenario. You will make $3. The best scenario possible, you will make additional 50 or 20, whatever you prefer to set up your take profit. And you can just easily leave it. You can disappear. You can come back later. You don't have to check every single time frame. What is going on from the other side on our GBP CAD? The price is on zero approximately. We are in a profit less than $1. Nothing to do. We cannot secure ourselves. It's too early. It's impossible to move the security order and set up on zero because immediately the market will kick us out. So at least we have to wait 1-2 candles to have a space like we have a space here on GBP USD. Okay, the price already fell down. So we even left the space for the price for approximately 9 pips, which is enough because it's $9 from now on. Okay? And this is how this way of trading look like. So this is how you can combine everything together once you have the skills and the knowledge and you are not afraid of taking actions. Questions? Any other spot? Oh, as you can see, another example. The price tested the candle. However, our security order is below. So we don't care. We are in the market. We are still using the scenario number 1. And this is the difference, that you can stay calm once you trade H1 because actually nothing has changed. The price fell down a bit, went up a bit, and there was nothing to do. Comparing to N1, N5, where we already opened like 5-6 transactions, we already closed 1, 2, 3, 4 transactions. In the meantime, we got activated 2-3 times. We have additional 3 transactions in the market. So it depends on the style you prefer. If you have less amount of time, let's say just in the morning, like we are trading right now, where the volatility of the market is a little bit higher because the European session just opens, okay, you can do it. And after 1 hour, most probably, it's super easy to collect 1-2% of your money and goodbye until tomorrow. Or you prefer the calmer way of trading, so you switch to the higher time frame, and your job is just to follow the market every single hour, or M15, or 4 hours, depends on the choice. Okay? So first of all, just to sum up a bit, this is just all transaction from yesterday. It's killing our good results. What I wanted to say, first of all, you have to, let's say, invite trading into your life. So you have to write down your daily activities, your daily routines, and check if it's easier for you to find a 30 minutes period, 1, 2, 3 times a day, 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the afternoon, or it's easier for you to set up an alert on your phone to don't forget about the time frame and just do whatever needs to be done. And in the meantime, have the computer open like I always have. My second computer just for trading. There is no other things on this computer. I just have an open market, open platform here. And this is my mode. I'm usually balancing between H1 and H4 time frame and just checking if the market is going in my direction, if I have to do something, if I have to, let's say, close my activated order, or no, and I can come back to my daily routines, doing something on the second computer, doing meetings for you. Like this is the morning Q&A session. After that, we will do for Polish people another Q&A during the afternoon. And I can easily combine what needs to be done for the business and trading because I implemented this trading into my life already a few years ago, and it's kind of my friend. So if you are able to be a friend with a trading, then is a big chance that you will be profitable in the long term. Okay, if you will not treat this like just a way of making money, but you can some kind of fall in love with trading, then it will be much easier for you to do it with the long term.
Damian, I have a question
Mm-hmm.
as regards to trading. I mean about the scalping. If you want to do scalping, you can do it at every time on the charts, or you can find looking for special place at the charts. And I mean about bottom or top.
No, you can do it everywhere. As you can see, we found a random place. Once you go to the higher time frame on GBP USD, the GBP is in the middle. This is the top right here, like 35 pips away. The one-to-one zone is 45 pips away. And anyway, we don't care. We just chose the spot on the 1 minute time frame. We enter a few times, we close the position, and we can forget about it. And you can find the same spot anywhere. It's just important to be close to some of the bottom or the top. So for example, here most probably, here is the local bottom and here is the local top. If we talk about M1 time frame. If we talk about M5 minutes time frame, here is the local bottom and here is the local top. Okay, so you can play without the knowledge where the price is in the higher time frame, but you can support yourself with the knowledge from advanced classes and just choose the direction smarter. That's why I started selling GBP USD instead of buying, because we know that from the top there is an H4 candle formation, false break, and in general the price already touched the level 38.2. So anyway, it's closer for me to sell it than to buy it. Okay, but you can play without this knowledge and choose the random direction, because anyway, scalping is about exiting, entering, so you don't have to have a long-term plan. Okay, I just have this long-term plan because I'm checking these charts like every 1 hour, because if I see something, I'm sending notifications to you, so I just remember which market is. But if you don't, it doesn't really matter. You can do scalping anywhere. Anywhere here, for example, once you zoom out, it's most probably better to start from buying, correct? Because the local bottom is like 70 pips away, local top, this one is like 400, this one is lower like 200, this one is 800, so 80, sorry. So still 60 is closer than 80. So if I have to choose the direction, most probably I will start looking for some buy or GBP USD for scalping. If we talk about USD JPY, because I know that we are inside of the one-to-one zone, then most probably I will look for buy more than for sell. On Audi USD, because of the fact that we had a new bottom and the H1 candle formation, however, the overbalance is not touched yet, most probably I will go with buy more than for sell. So I can secure myself playing directly below the current candle formation, which is right here after the candle formation will be created. Or I can secure myself a little bit lower, which is still fine or cheap, because it's just 25 pips, and then play for one-to-one to collect another 25 pips. On the USD CAD, because I know that the price already went up few pips, okay? The price should be on the way to the 38.2, which is the minimum. And from the current spot to the 38.2, it's 75 pips. And to the lower, but to the bottom, it's 170. So most probably, if you ask me which direction I will choose, most probably I will go with the sell. Okay, and secure my sell with the risk of 10 pips, and most probably play for additional 10 pips just to, collect something. This is This is what we have done on GBP CAD. Simply speaking, from one side, there is a one-to-one zone, which keeps the market in the uptrend. However, it's closer to the top than to the bottom. That's why for scalping, I chose sell more than buy. So if you know where the price is, it's easier for you to choose the direction. However, it's not the rule because you can do scalping both direction, just following the candles. And pretty much that's it. Oops, sorry. No. Most probably here on the GBP USD, the price will hit the stop loss, but we don't really care. We already made some money. And that's it. Again, if you would like to do it on the H1 time frame, there is no candle formation. If you would like to repeat scalping, kind of the scalping, even on M30, and you don't care about the down shadow here, you can easily enter the market for sell right here, right now, with the current risk of 13 pips by securing yourself above the candle, because we can say that we have a candle here is just the dark cloud cover, but with the down shadow, which might be a trap. However, if you don't care about the trap and you play according to the candle formation, then your risk will be 13, 14 pips here. So you can set up take profit for additional 13, 15, 20 pips, and then again be in the market and see the results. And if you mix the scalping with the hedge, you can be more flexible. Because once you do scalping with the stop loss, you are losing every time you are making mistake. Once you are using hedge in the scalping mode, you are just freezing your account for a while, but after that you have a chance to fix your previous mistakes and make some money like we did in the previous down movement. Clear?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Łukasz, Mateusz, second Łukasz, any questions?
No, it's
Oh.
okay for me.
It's okay.
No,
All right.
it's okay.
Guys, fantastic. So we have it. So then the game plan is simple. Tomorrow there is a market update with me as well. So we will check the changes from the Monday. And on Friday we have a business call, business plan call. So we will be discussing your homework, answering, I will check the answer for your questions. So please come prepared with the answers. These technical answers you can find on the Kajabi with the section in a business plan. All right.
Yes,
So
Great,
thank you
yes.
for today. If you
Thank
have some
you
question
for
in the
your
meantime,
time.
just feel free that you can feel free to post on the group chat on our WhatsApp, and I will try to reply as fast as possible. So again, have a good day, and
The
we are
same
in
for you.
touch. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.